once was a squirrel and her name was Lil Red. She ate some bad peaches that went to her head. She stumbled and staggered home to her bed. And when she woke up in the morning, she said, let's listen. Lil Red, Lil Red, she goes where no other squirrels tread. Squirrel!
Squirrel. Hey, y'all.
Hello.
Hi.
It's probably a bit of a surprise to see.
We can't see you,
What's
though.
that? What's that? I didn't have my camera hooked up. I just hooked up the headset, so that was good enough for me.
Yeah, I should have done that tonight, too. I hope everybody's doing good.
You used to
Having
have that picture, like the thing, but I can't get into that account anymore
the
because
avatar.
because I can't get into my T News Network account because I had it set up with the two-party authentication, and I lost the number that it was tied to, so I can't do it. It wants to
You
send
can
me a.
change your picture anytime, though, to anything if you got something on your computer.
Oh,
You like
okay. Well,
do a Google search.
now let me see how.
Let me speak to
Oh,
everybody.
edit audio avatar. I guess that's it. So
Yep.
yeah.
Hey, S.C. Johnson, Kim S., Jane. It's good to see y'all. Um, Kiki Ray. Julie's karaoke was funny. Stina Marie. It's good to see y'all. I didn't even have anxiety tonight. It was a last minute decision. Let's see. Kirsten. Hi, ma'am. Grace Case. Good to see you. I guess everyone come over from the other stream. Plays in rain. Hey, how you doing? Muzz. Yeah, I'm swinging. I can't stop it. My feet aren't touching the floor. This is the first time I've sat in this in a while. I had to move my office chair over. Amber chick, how you doing? Angel Eyes, Lorna. My eyes are so bad I can't. Hey Amira, Julie, you did good. I liked your song at the end. I liked your I liked your imitation of real songs. That was great. Did you hear that part, Joey? Were you there?
No, I don't think so. I might have been taking a shower.
It was good.
I'm not sure if I was still around when they started doing all of that.
I think you come in towards the end. Okay, if I missed somebody, I'm sorry. How
Yeah, I
in the
told you. I came in when I said hello to you, so I think it was going on for a decent amount before that.
That's a yellow light on me, isn't it? Mhm.
It's funny. All my stuff is in Spanish for some reason.
Because what?
Like when I did a search for, like it says, no me gusta, compartir, record. Everything's written in Spanish. I don't know how this got set to. My laptop got set to that, but it's still
Did
set to
you
that.
take it with you when you went on your trip?
Yeah, yeah. I used it for 3 months down in Ecuador.
Oh yeah, that may be what how. Um, thank you, Amir. I'm glad to see you. See you too, Amber. Um, so is everybody in Julie's stream? I forgot about it, but I didn't miss much. I did have to start from a few minutes behind though, because I wasn't going to start from behind. I was just going to start. And um, who was that on with you, Julie? Was that Nikki? I heard her say, "Do you want to start with Little Red video since we just talked about her with the screenshot?" And I'm like, "Wait, what? What? How am I in here? I haven't even spoken on the internet in months. It seems like." But
Um, I'm not sure if you noticed it, but that Amber chick, I think she became a member. Friends.
um, thank you. I didn't see. Why isn't it showing me that?
It's written in
Oh no,
Spanish.
no, I don't know.
Oh no, member for 11. Oh, she's member for 11 months.
Oh, she
Okay.
used her thing. You can do that. Thank you. So Um, ooh, yeah, when did Dottie come back as shits and giggles?
I'm not
Or
drunk. I'm not drunk.
you know what?
I'm not drunk.
I'm not either. Maybe I should be. Um, yeah, it might be easier. Um, when did she come back as shits and giggles? What is it? Rainbows and turds? What? I can't. I can't remember. Giggles and rainbows or something. Is that right?
Well, did her account get suspended, or why didn't she? I mean, if she's coming back as Dottie, why doesn't she just come back as Dottie then?
I don't know. It's a good question. Does anybody know? She might have closed it. I don't know.
That's true.
I haven't paid much attention lately, to be honest.
I'm gonna say this: when you went, okay, Stacy R, member for 11 months. Happy Hump Day.
Hey, Stacy. Oh, hold on. I bet I won't be able to find it. Give me a second. I got a card from you.
So I can send this kind of like thing, this kind of because I'm like your first member. How do I send this kind of that chat with that? Because she's not signing up again, is she? This
Can
is
somebody
just
help him out? Yeah, once a month you can do that. It's like a.
okay.
I think it's like a super chat, but it's not. I don't know. Can someone tell him how to do that? While I look for stuff I can't ever find. Thank you for the card, Stacy. I cleaned up earlier and I saw it and I don't know where I put it because I didn't know I was going to be streaming. I love your cards though. Every holiday I get the cutest card. JD, click the $ thing and it should show membership.
Well, I'm already a member though.
Yeah, but it'll show you and you can send it
Let's see.
that says you've been a member. I think.
Compartir. Let's see. I'm trying to figure out how. Nope, that's
You
share.
speak Spanish fluently.
I could read it better now. Like you know what I mean. A lot. More accustomed to it. Because I would send stuff and then translate it. And you have to check it because the translator sometimes really sucks. And it's like I would read it, be like, "That's not at all what I said. Like not even close." Oh, that's right. Oh, I'm not on my account. I'm on my.
Oh,
I'm
you're on
not.
the Mickey Mouse thing.
Yeah,
Oh,
because I
yeah.
couldn't get that one to work.
Let me tell y'all. Y'all use Cash App, right? Most everybody does nowadays. I was at the McDonald's. I was getting my car aligned last week, and my friend took me, and we went to McDonald's and O'Reilly's while they were working on my car, and I had like a plenty of money in the bank in my Cash App, which is the card I took with me, um, to get this alignment because it was only like going to be $80 and total. So I had like 100 and something, 130 in that account. So we go through, get a burger and like a frappe, and then we go to get the money out of the bank because he told us the card was down, the card reader was down at the shop. So I don't have any money. There's like a bunch of money missing out of my account. I'm like, what happened? I found out what happened like 3 days later. While we were at McDonald's drive-through, I was looking at my Cash App, making sure I had the money there, and I said, "Have you seen the metal cards? They're $50. Who in the hell pays $50 for a card? Joey, would you?
Uh,
I mean, it's
what?
$50 for a card."
It's funny because remember I was telling you about the kind of content that I've been watching recently.
Mm-hmm.
One of the things, like, because they show, there are a lot of guys do this kind of same thing that they'll say like when men stop simping for women. And one of the things they showed this girl, she goes, because it kind of struck me funny because he said it. She goes, one of the first things I'll look for at a guy is if he's got a metal card or not.
I've never seen one that I know of.
I'd never seen one either, to tell you the truth. I
Okay.
wouldn't do it, but if I was making $1 million a year to have
Oh,
a
you mean
little,
that's the different. But
that
if you not
these are the guys who get it though. The ones who are making, six
okay,
figures,
well,
100
call me a
grand.
millionaire. Because a few nights later, I was like scrolling through my phone and I got a notification that your new card is on the way. So I thought it was like I get PayPal notifications all the time saying that here's the receipt for my purchase, and I know I didn't purchase anything with PayPal, so I think it's something trying to get me to click a link and it's fake. So I don't even open them because I know it's not real. So I thought it was like that, but it won't. So the other day, like 3 days ago, I'm on my Cash App just looking, and I see $50, $53 and some change for a card. So I go to the picture of the card, and my shiny new chameleon purple and pink card's on the way that I paid $50 for. I didn't want and I didn't order, and I didn't design it because um, I didn't order it. I just
Right.
looked at it and I showed them, like, look, there's stupid people here that paid. I got my card today. Look at it. It's pretty. It's pretty and shiny, but I mean, it still expires just like a regular card.
Well, probably when they probably
It's
send you
heavy too.
a metal one. You know, what I mean, you don't have to pay each time to.
Oh
Um,
well, I tried to cancel it. I said I did not order this at all. I would like my money back, and they said, no, ma'am, we don't do that. It's already on the way, and we don't cancel cards. So do not go and look at those cards unless you're prepared to spend $50 on it, because I wasn't, and I did. Where'd my mouse go? On the floor. Oh. Let me see. What's happening with that? How you been, SC Johnson?
I'm gonna go into my. I can go in my regular account. Found out.
I'm
I
not.
could just. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Sorry about
I'm
that.
not going to Oopsie. I'm not going to swing myself to sleep, Muzz. Don't you worry. Don't you worry.
It's got a
I'll
mute.
try. Um. So, I felt Joey asked me in that. Did you type that in the stream, or was that a private message, Joey? When you asked me, did this feel familiar?
No, that was in the stream.
That
I
was
asked you. That
yeah.
was totally reminded me of when like. Ah, Red is such a scumbag. Oh, Red. Like everybody, like dog pile on Red. You know, everybody hate on Red. And everybody was all happy to do that. You know, it's just like what the
Yeah.
hell?
It never makes me happy to see a stream like that, because I've been the subject of those streams. And as much as I don't like Megan, never will, um, I still don't like those streams. Um, I wouldn't even like it if it was about Dottie, and y'all know. So I mean, whatever. I mean, when it was me, it was different. It was me. Oh, thank you. See, it's not real. It's fake. It's from a can. It's from a bottle. My tan.
There we go. Because I
I
went back
worry.
to my other account, so now I see it. It's like a little dollar sign there.
I worry too much.
For 22 months. Anybody gonna beat that one? I want to see someone beat that.
You were my first donation too, I think.
Yep, that's your first member. And I didn't cancel it, even though I haven't been around. I didn't cancel it. I keep my
Even
membership.
though we have been through some shit, you should have canceled several times.
I was something I was talking to somebody. You know, when we were talking, it's like I don't throw my friends away. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, we had our problem, but we talked it out. We were able to, you know. And
I'm terrible. I'm terrible at keeping up with my friends. I do not
you're
keep in.
bad. I have tried to contact you. You have been bad. So
I'm sorry. I'm so busy.
I wrote you. I called you. I'm not sure which number. I was amazed when you picked up that other because I called you on that other number I have. I don't know which one to call. I have two of them for you. Got your
One
voicemail.
of them's probably, well, I mean, it's still good, but one of them's just a Google voice number, and it still rings the same. I mean,
Okay.
it rings my phone.
You have it forwarded it to your phone or something like that?
But I don't know which
Right.
one you called either, because I mean, it was a different ring than my iPhone ring, so you must have called the Google number.
Now, the thing I was talking to you about, should I tell anybody here about that or not? Was that gonna? What do you think?
Sure, I don't see why not.
All right. Okay, guys. This is 36 people watching. They can have a little fun with this. Um, telling my little story. About a week ago, I was thinking going to stream again. Just was like, you know, I want to, want to nice, be nice to stream a little bit. I know that it's which I'd like to see. You had a life where you're not here that much anymore, which is great. You know what I mean? Isn't it that you're doing your thing. You seem much happier now, and
I am happy now.
So I'm like, let me stream. And guess So I'm going to ask the chat. There's a few people, 42 people watching. I want them to type who they think I reached out to start a channel with.
Hold on. How do we do this?
They could just write in the chat who they
I
think I
know, but
was.
there's a. Okay, we'll do
Oh, you
it.
could do a poll or something like that? Is
Yeah,
that
I don't think I've ever done one of those. I like it. Oh no, I'm at full screen. I don't know how to do one really because I can't.
I've never done it either, so I'm just going to give them a couple of minutes to see if anybody types because I know we're
Yeah, y'all guess. Y'all
a
won't guess.
little bit behind. And hit
They
the
might
like
guess
while you're
just
there.
because
Hit the
the
like
theme of
button.
the night.
How many Patreon do you still have? You know, because I'm still on Patreon too. You still have Patreon members, or
I think you're the only one, Joey.
am I really?
I get
Oh
$2 a month.
that's me, I guess. I think I give 3, right? I guess they take a 30. They take a
No,
third.
they don't take nearly as much as you do. I don't know why I don't have Patreon instead of YouTube. It'd be cheaper for everybody.
Oh, they're guessing you. Okay, this is probably going to be one of the last people you guys are ever going to guess. And it's just so funny
I
that
guess Dottie. I said Dottie.
that it
Okay, that's
happened
broken.
at this point in time. That this is like because it was just out of the blue. It wasn't because I saw anything happening. I was just on Twitter one day and I was like, I sent someone a DM and I was like, would you like to do a channel together? I want to do I'm going to do like, I haven't decided on this. I'm going to do 3 days a week, hour and a half. I want to do one day is going to be Am I the Asshole, which you saw that I did
I
that
want to
before.
do those. I love those. I like
Well,
Claire. And,
we'll do. Oh, she does it. That's why.
wait. Am I wrong? It is Claire. She does it. Yeah. She has somebody different come on.
So I want to do that one day a week. I'm going to do something that I don't know whether because your audience is almost exclusively female. I'm going to do something called like manosphere content and or blue pill, red pill content. One day of the week, and the third day I haven't decided. I don't know what I want. Just something. You know, it's possible I could do Katie Joy stuff for like one day a week. I don't think so, but
Who?
um, Katie Joy, you know what I mean? Like I don't know, you know what I mean? To keep people happy, maybe, but it's not my thing. Like it's just so. I mean, now it's like what is it? It's like something about I don't know. Someone got killed or something. I don't know what
She's
her
getting
deal.
fired up again now. She's
Yeah,
getting.
something's going on. So I'm just gonna say, and people are gonna laugh, and there's some people in this chat I know. I don't know how upset with me they're going to be because it has nothing to do with anything that went on. But the person I would talk to was Megan, who I asked to do a channel with me. And she seemed like she was into it. And I think she is. And it just kind of hasn't really gone because all of a sudden I don't know what's going on, what she did with these people behind the scenes and whatever. Um, but I was like, I gave her the advice I gave you a long time ago. And I don't know, maybe you took it, maybe you didn't. But I was like, just do your own thing. You know what I
Essie
mean?
Johnson gets to Uni Rock.
I saw that. I saw a couple of unis just
Just
chat.
saying,
I
stitching.
tr- a long chat.
Just chat.
Well, Stina, it's not like put it this way. I don't need to be careful with her because I in a way put it this way. I'm careful with everybody. I'll put it to you that way. I don't need to. I'm not going to be. I told her like I've been talking. I talked to her like the other day, for like an hour, 2 hours, and didn't talk a single thing about Dottie. Very little. I'm not a single, but because all that stuff, I know Dottie talked about me like crazy, and you know what I mean. Like I know, but what she's history. You get like whatever she did, she got her. The karma came and kicked her pretty hard, and deservedly so. You know what I mean? So I will be careful with her, but I'm not going to be talking about you, Stina, and talking about just Brit or I mean, none of that's if you guys want to do that stuff, and you know what I mean, that's what floats the boat. That's fine. But for me, I just want to stream, have a little fun. If we get 2 people watching, it's only one. Hopefully, one person will watch. You know what I mean? Like I don't know if anybody's gonna watch, but as long as like one person watch, I'll be happy. That'll be fine with me. because I'm not doing it for like Red. I could see now her streaming now. You're not doing this for money, right? Anymore?
Who?
You.
I mean, I'm still monetized. I'm not making any money
But
lately.
you know what I'm
Um,
saying is when you come on, you do it because you want to come on, not
oh
because
yeah, yeah, yeah. I
you
mean,
need to
I
make.
always did that though. I was never like, how am I gonna make money today on
Well, I
here?
think at one point it was getting good. I mean, you had a
I
bunch of Patreons and but then
it,
you
it
realize it's a
started
lot
off
of work,
good, and then there was a few streams done about me, and that kind of
right?
derailed it. But I mean, then they got good again. It's just whatever. I don't put in the time and effort, um, and that's on me. I should. I miss it, but God, I like living the real life too, and it just gets hard sometimes. The times that I was doing it, um, that's like the busiest time of day for me. So I've done a few morning streams. I really like those. Um,
Yeah, you do it for yourself. I think it would help you more because you have like no schedule. You're like, yeah, I'm going live in half an hour. You know what I mean? You're not
right.
gonna. You would get a lot more people watching if you were like, because I remember you told me at one point when I was trying to get you to do a little. You're gonna start doing it on Mondays. Every Monday you were gonna do a
Yeah,
stream.
I didn't bet it. Well, the thing is, I can make a schedule, but then people are gonna be pissed off because I don't adhere to it because I'm not good with that kind of thing. I mean, I just know me.
Well, what you could do then, which is up to you, so you could record a stream. You get what I'm trying to say? Like, I don't know, Saturday, Wednesday. You're not doing anything. You don't stream. Record it and just
Uh,
play it as a premiere. Like, you know what I mean? Talk about,
yeah,
find a subject you want to talk about, record it on OBS or whatever StreamYard you're using,
I want to go
and
back to OBS though, but I don't know how. Oh, it's difficult. It's
I can help you set it up because I remember I told you I lost access
is
to that.
channel manager in the stream? Oh my
Hello,
goodness! Look who's here. Hey, girl. It's been a
and
long
yeah, but
time.
and channel
You look
manager with the 20.
absolutely gorgeous. Love you. I love you back. Thank you for the 1999. I missed that light bill money you've been sending. But you
It
just
helps. It helps, right?
yeah, it did. Um,
That's
squirrels
why
don't.
if you if you stream a little more regularly, it'll help because then people will know to come and throw you a
Yeah.
few bucks. They want to throw you a few bucks. Who cares?
After you just watched her. Wait, what's going on? You come on red stream after you.
Who's-
I don't know what that. I can't. My brain can't wrap around sentences for some reason. I slept little to none yesterday. Um, I was her friend and she decided to accuse me of telling some business on her. Who did that? Are y'all talking about Megan? Are you there, Joy?
I'm trying to figure out what she was saying.
You come on,
Essie
man.
Johnson. I'm not promoting anything. You know what I mean? It's like you
No.
came on Red Stream after. I was just gonna say because I was talking to her in private. I was like, should I even say this? Because found it weird. Not promoting Megan. You know what I mean? Not even promoting myself. You want to come? Come. Don't want to come? Don't come. It's not like big deal. It
I
just.
don't. I think Joey was in a different country when the vast majority of that stuff
Yeah,
happened.
remember? Oh, that's what I remember. Like, what do you call it? What do they call it when you watch a whole bunch of the same thing at the same time?
Binge
Um,
watching.
I binge watched. It was like middle of January, maybe. Also, all that Dottie stuff. I saw the what is it? The Bobby the cat.
Oh, I love him. He's gone away or something, right? I hadn't
Because
seen.
he was really funny, and I
Yeah.
remember the other day when I saw PJ was like, yeah, I'm gonna have Dottie on or whatever, and I was like, boy, I could see another Bobby the cat video coming out pretty soon.
Yeah. The Bobby was hilarious. We
There was
miss
a
you.
whole bunch of them. There was this other guy. They did really good ones, like just calling her out on the bullshit.
Yeah, there's a lot of good channels. Um, the Bobby the Cat one though, I loved it. What's the other one? There's another one. Um,
He was an
W,
English sounding guy too. He was very detailed.
I think that's a robot. I mean, it's not real voice. It's like a computer. And then there's WOACB versus WOACB. Have you seen that one?
I like. Well, no. Oh yeah, I like her channel. Yeah, because
Yeah.
it's. I thought it was a great concept. Like this is what she says, and that's what she says like 5 minutes later. I think that was a great um idea because she contradicts herself so much. It's like
It is. It's funny. Um,
now I got a question for you. Do you think, like, what do you think? I think that Todd Chrisley getting convicted helps her. I don't see how it. You know, what I mean, like, he's got bigger fish to fry
it,
than
he's still suing her.
what's that?
I think it
He
probably helps her as far as she's saying that the stuff that she said wasn't wrong because he got convicted of it.
right.
But that's not the
Not that's
majority of what he's suing about. Or her saying a lot of other bad stuff about him that's not related to him being um, convicted.
well
So
for
see,
one, if he's on national news now all the time. I see like what is it, Entertainment Tonight and that kind of thing.
yeah, I
If
still
he
don't
if
watch
he
the
if they ever mention her, like he's in a lawsuit with her, she's gonna
news.
jump. She's gonna gain subs right there.
Oh
Right
yeah.
there, she's gonna gain a bunch of subs. But the other thing is, I think his lawyers, he can only. I know he's still suing her, but you know what I mean. Like, I think he could pursue her more aggressively if he wasn't trying to stay out of jail for 30 years. I think that I would be more worried about being going to jail for 30 years than what KJ
Oh,
when
it's yeah. When's his sentencing?
he's been convicted, but he's going to appeal. So you're probably talking 2 or 3 years before anything really. You know what I mean? If he goes to jail, even what's his name? Didn't that take like years? The pedophile. What's his name again? The religious guy that just got convicted.
Oh, Josh? No,
Yeah,
that didn't
Josh.
take
Right.
years. I
It
mean,
it it took
he,
like a year after he was convicted. Remember? Then he was on like house. He was in the house arrest for like a while, and
for
then he was
like a month or two until his sentencing.
the sentencing.
Yeah,
Okay,
I did.
I thought it was more than a month or two. Okay.
I don't think he appealed that, did he? Or
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
he
Yeah.
tried to, and
Yeah.
it
Of
didn't take
course.
long for him to get
Right.
behind bars. And oh gosh, Katie just loves it. Everything that she says about it, it's like she's hoping for bad stuff to happen to him in jail. And she sounds so stupid. Stitches. What did she say? She said nobody reports the violence behind bars in those prisons because snitches get stitches. She's such a dork. She's
I
like,
mean, I hate to say it, but um, I really have a low tolerance for that kind of thing. So I wouldn't mind if something happened to him behind bars. You know what I mean? Like,
no, no,
I
I
would.
don't want. I mean, he needs to be behind bars, but I don't want him to get like murdered or anything.
Okay,
Um,
Stina says it took 6 months to be sentenced.
did he do? He did. He must not have. What happened? Did he do an appeal?
I think he did an appeal, right? I think he did an appeal. That was probably, and then they did the sentencing after. They were like they upheld the conviction, and then they did the sentencing afterwards.
Oh yeah, yeah. Katie's in love with him, I think.
Oh, cash cow. I mean,
Mhm.
that's her her dime. You know what I mean? Like her. Uh,
That
sh- I can't believe how people can watch. I mean, um, I'm
well,
gonna
you
say
know.
this. Oh, go
Go
ahead. I'm
ahead.
sorry. I'm
No,
kind of dominating. I'm gonna just listen more. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
no, you go ahead because I'm gonna
I
change
s-
subject after this.
I saw on Twitter because I'm not on Twitter much. I've been on last week or so more, and you have me on speaker. I can hear the echo.
Mm,
Um, okay, it's gone. Uh, I saw a llama girl. She posts a lot, and she's like seems like she's in a delicate situation, but she's
mhm.
still being involved with KJ is not good for. Like when I find things that bother my mental health, I just sit. I'm gone. I
But you know what? No, no. But I'm gonna. defend the opposite there, because sometimes when you got a lot going on in your personal, in your real
Right.
life,
Right.
focusing on something like that is a release, and it just keeps your mind off of it, and it
Okay.
helps. Like, I was going through a lot of shit when I started this channel, and I mean, y'all could tell I was loaded every night, but I mean, it did help me escape the crap in real life.
Right.
Um, I'm not getting loaded every night. Hey,
You,
um,
you know, life happens. You know what I mean? Like when you started it, um, it was not a probably maybe not a good point for you. You had a lot of things going on, and I contributed a little bit to like pumping your ego up a lot. You know what I mean? Your ego got there, like, hey, look, I mean, we would have 300 people watching. Sometimes 350 in the channel, and I didn't have like the fame, but maybe it went to you a little bit, whatever, you know what I mean? But like you sound so much happier now. I'm like, I can't tell you how happy I am for you that
I mean, I don't really have a whole lot going on as far as it's same old, nothing big going on. I'm happy.
well, you
I'm
still still with the plumber or
Oh no, no, no.
oh
I haven't
I love the way oh no, what are you kidding?
That's been a long time. I mean,
Okay.
we were still friends. He was staying here up until a couple weeks ago. But I mean,
F
I was seeing one of his
well,
friends.
FWB or what?
No, I like his girlfriend almost more than I like him. Like, well, I mean, we're friends. We're always gonna be friends. Um, but
Okay.
it won't be. Um, yeah, I'm whatever. We're good. His girlfriend's a trip. We get along great. Um, I was seeing one of his friends
Oh,
recently.
that's
Nothing serious, just
that's you breaking the you broke the bro code there.
I
Well,
didn't break
that's
it. Okay?
that's right. You didn't. The guy who went out with you broke the bro code. Yeah, he's the one. He
Yeah,
broke bro
he's
code. You
it's
can't.
all in him.
I remember when I was like I think it was like 28, and my friend was going out with this. I mean, she was beautiful. Oh my god, this beautiful Spanish Italian girl. Um, totally my type. And at one point, she moved out here, so she wasn't working right away. And I was doing my photography, and I said, "Well, do you want to be my assistant?" And she was my assistant for like 3 months, and I could see that she was starting to catch a little bit of feelings for me. And then she injured herself on the stairs, and I
She
had
felt
time.
like,
She
like
fell down a flight of stairs
oh okay.
by
She
accident.
fell
She
down the
really did.
stairs.
What's that?
She fell down the stairs.
Yeah, she fell down. It was, it's an old house, so it was, the way the stairs were and everything. Um, and so she couldn't work anymore. And I lived right around the corner, and I only worked on weekends. And I knew that if I went there and nursed her, that would you get what I'm trying to say? That would be really bad because then she would
Yeah,
catch more feelings. And I was like, I had to follow the bro code. I was like, I really like her. I would love to be with her. She was totally my type, but she was my friend's girlfriend, and they were gonna break. Like even if they'd broken up, I could never be with her because she was still my girlfriend's boyfriend, my
I mean,
friend's
how long
girl.
were they together? There's
Years. He went out to California to pursue her. Now he wasn't like,
you
what I
can
mean?
get
He
that.
wasn't all like wiped when they broke up. You know what I mean? Like he was able to move on, like no problem. He moved on. It wasn't like he was carrying a torch for her or anything like that.
But
But it was
still,
still part of bro code that you can't do that. You know what I mean? Because then I would be hanging out with him with his ex. You know what I mean?
right. Well,
Uh,
I mean, me and Plumber never technically dated. Um,
you and the plumber. Oh, okay.
and
So
his
you were just FWB.
well, yeah, I guess we were friends.
Okay. All right.
And well, I mean, we were going out. We just weren't like serious. It wasn't like we were in love or anything. And then just it turns out we were better friends than anything. Um, but the guy is not like his buddy. They went to school together, elementary school,
Oh,
and
that's
and
not
then
yeah.
they ran into each other at a job. Um, a couple years ago, and they weren't there very. He wasn't there very long, so it's not like they're hangout buddies. They just know each other.
No,
Um,
that's an acquaintance. That's different from
yeah,
like
yeah,
my friend was my like one of my better friends. He lived around the corner. We went to concerts together. We went to baseball games together. We did a lot of stuff together.
yeah. That would
So
have been
that
awesome.
was yeah, you know what I mean.
I missed you too, Unicorn. Who else? Hey, Brenda Lee. I missed y'all. I got a
What
new keyboard. Mhm.
whatever happened to oh god, the guy with the RC Yank something like
I
that?
haven't seen him since the hate stream,
What hate
and
stream?
there's been so many. Um,
Against you?
yeah, yeah.
Oh Jesus. Okay.
Like I think, I mean, I see his. Sometimes I would get on the computer late at night, and I would see that his channel was live, and I went to it a few times, and it was always like racing RC cars.
Well, that's his interest. So that's what he
Uh-huh.
puts up.
So
Yeah.
that's always he wasn't live streaming and talking, so he never saw me there, even when I type in there. Um, I think he called me once after that,
Okay.
just to see how I was doing. So he's still on YouTube. I just haven't.
I get the notification every now and then that I see because he's got the same avatar, so I recognize it right away. But I have so many
Yeah.
channels that I follow, it gets like buried. Like
Even
every time,
with him, like he was cool, like no red flag, just a regular dude, right? People were in my DM saying he is sent by Katie Joy. He's a plant, and I'm like, this is why I have to get into my real life sometimes and just take a break because it, I don't know. People take it too seriously. I think. I mean, like the first time everybody got mad at me and there was the stream about me, that affected me too much. Like nothing on the internet should get under my skin and cause my anxiety and put me in the mental state that did. So the second time, it didn't so much. Like the last time, it didn't bother me nearly as bad as the first time. It's like kind of
right?
like getting doxxed. You get used to it. Like the first time, I was freaked out, scared to death, um, and now I'm like, it happens. So um, I don't know. I like you. Somebody told me one time you got to take breaks here, or like you got to take a break. You can't do this every day, like I was doing it, and I was like, I'm fine. This is like fun, and but you gotta take breaks, or it'll catch up with you, and then you're out for like a month at a time, not doing anything, not doing any streams.
Or separate. You know what I mean? It's like because
Hmm.
you would tell me I'm not going to say who, but like you were like on the phone till like 4 o'clock in the morning discussing some kind of drama, and then you had to go to work at like 7 o'clock in the morning. It's like it's just not worth
Well,
it.
I mean, I was streaming
Yeah.
until 5, but I did go to work.
No, no, no. This is when you were like, we were off. You know, we'd gone off at like, I don't know, like 12 or 1 o'clock. And then someone, DM'd you what we were talking about. And, it got to you too much. That's why you seem so much happier because you realized, like, I haven't heard you talk about it. Tell me about your grandchild, your
My
granddaughter.
what?
Your granddaughter, is it? Or
Oh my
grandson?
gosh, she looks like she's 3 years old. She's so big and smart and sassy.
And she lives
And
next to you now?
yes,
That's so
yes,
great. I'm so
yeah,
happy for you.
they're moving soon.
Oh, man. Why?
Yeah, but because a bigger place, lower rent. So
I thought your
I
brother
didn't
owned.
blame them. They were lucky.
I thought your brother owned the place that they were staying
My
in.
brother's tight ass and loves a dollar.
Okay.
So
Okay.
um yeah, nothing I can do. But I mean, even if it wasn't for the money, my son wants a big family, and I mean,
That's
she
great.
does too. And they
That's
can't
great.
have it living where they're at. There's literally 2 bedrooms. The second one's tiny, so um, it'll be good for them. I think
Okay.
they get a bigger place.
As long as it's not too far away.
No, it's
Mm.
about 15 minutes, and I don't think it's to be their final. I'm sure this
Oh
is
yeah.
just and I know that they want to buy. I don't know if they want to build or buy. All I've heard them talk about is buying.
Yeah.
Um,
Buy a renter. Fixer upper. And
Yeah,
That's
what I wish would happen is that they would buy this place and I could move.
where do you
Um,
want to go?
Something smaller.
Same
I should
area
trade
or
with them. Like I could move into where they're at, but
same
I don't think
area or
who. What am I going to be in the same area?
yeah, because you don't have work tying you down. Do you want to live in the same area or do you want to move
Yeah,
somewhere?
I don't want
Okay.
to leave.
Okay.
I mean, there's nothing holding me down here, right? So I'm up for it, but I'm not thinking. I actually have looked into the we buy houses for cash thing lately, like because I've got so much equity. I was thinking I could sell the house and like these are quick sales. These people offer
Right.
you money and they want to know like, can you be out in 15 days? And I was curious because I've heard the market is so much different, and I told him I won't take less than it was 130.
Right.
The price I gave them, um, that I would have to have if I got it, I would walk away with my mortgage paid up, my mortgages paid
Right.
off, and $130,000 cash. Um, but I wasn't looking to buy anything immediately. I was just going to like stay with my mom's or
Right. Right.
visit people and like stay here and there. Do you know how many people have lived with me the last 2 years? I've had so many roommates um, that won't leave or that keep coming back, and um, I was just gonna like take my time to find something maybe at a good price. But they met my offer. They got it. They said, okay, we'll give you that much. The underwriters had to do some work to get it to the price I wanted. But by the time they gave me that price, I had looked in Zillow. Is that what it's
Right.
called?
Yeah. It's one of them. Yep.
Oh, man, a house smaller than mine and 20
Right.
years. No,
Hmm.
yeah, I'm 18 or 20 years older. Basically the same condition. Like it needs some updates. Um, Selling for $75,000 more than I told them I wanted for this
Right.
house, and it's smaller and older. And I'm like, what in the heck? So I said, I can't do it for that. I can't do it. It's going to have to be
Well, your
a
house is
lot.
paid off or what? You have a mortgage or what?
And I've got two mortgages.
Two. Okay. One.
Well, one's a open ended line of credit. It's called
Right.
an equity loan.
Yeah. Yeah.
It
Yep. I
was
know.
to do remodel and stuff, but both of them together, I think I owe pay off like almost 70 or right at 70,000. So
Why don't you think about renting? You can rent what you got that will pay your mortgage because rental prices have gone up sky high.
I
So
know.
you can rent a place and then go live with your
Because
mom.
because kind of the reason I want to move or that I was considering selling, because I mean, I don't want to sell the house, but
Right.
it's a lot for me, a female, single most of the time. Um, and like the roof's going to need replacing. I need new electrical. My bathroom caught on fire about a month ago. The plug in the wall, it was burning red, and my friend plumber's girlfriend walked in, and the light comes on slow for some reason. It's one of those LED lights. And she yelled like, "Oh my god!" And yeah, the thing, the receptacle was starting fire, and the wall was hot all the way around it, and it needs new wiring because it's aluminum wire, and the plumbing is still copper. It needs to be redone, and it's just a lot. It's a lot. Um, I think I have 8 years left to pay before it's paid off,
Right.
which then I'd still be young, and then I could take the mortgage and do that. But what if it don't make it 8 more years? I mean, I just had to do a whole brand new well. Everything except the hole had to be replaced.
Right.
So I mean,
Well, what
every
I'm saying is, see what once you talk to maybe a realtor, see what you can rent the place for.
yeah.
If you
Then
can
I got to
rent it,
find. Do you know how much stuff I got? I had to. I had to find somewhere to put my stuff. I hate
that's
moving.
I'm getting ready to start throwing stuff out because I have a 2,500 square foot house. It's just full of stuff because I kept going to that like what is it? It's kind of like a Salvation Army. It's
Yes, I know.
a donation place. And
Mm-hmm.
I'd
Like
go there, and there would be like, I mean, yeah, this was like a year ago. I went in there, my size, because I have small feet. Beautiful pair of never worn black patent leather shoes. I bought them. Like it was $1. You know what I mean? But now I got to. Yeah, I got them. But like, how often? I don't. It's something you would wear with a suit or like really. They're real dress shoes. I mean, they're probably
Oh,
like
I go to
$150.
consignment shop. I go to consignment shop down. It's right down the road, like a mile from me. And I go there, and I buy the cutest stuff. It's a bunch of like. It's got to be just. I know the lady that owns it. My daddy and her daddy were really good friends, but I mean, she's married to a dentist, and they're loaded. Um, a lot of rich people pay their clothes there because I mean, she'll have some in this consignment shop. Most of the stuff I get I got a bunch of shorts there, a bunch of little sundresses because I like sundresses. This one came from there. But some of them she still has. She'll mark up like just because of the name on them. She had dress odd last week, and I looked for the price tag. It was $79 still. It's used. I'm not paying $79 for a used dress, but I mean it was nice. So I mean I buy too much stuff, and I've got 4 rooms here, 3 bedrooms here, and they all have closets and dressers, and all of the dressers and closets are full of my clothes.
But okay, I'm gonna ask because what is like
And the
this is
attic
what
too.
I'm saying to myself. I see all this stuff all over. I mean, I got like furniture. I got so much clothes. I got, you know, I bought all these like kitchen appliances, these what I mean? I got all this stuff. And it's like, yeah, but what do I need it for? I don't use it. It's like I'm just gonna start throwing everything into the attic and figure out what I want to get rid of. Because, this has 7 bedrooms. It's just me. It's like, yeah, I just keep collecting stuff. Like now I just stopped. I won't I only buy stuff that I'm gonna bring down to Ecuador now.
You only what?
Buy stuff that are like I probably have like 70 bras because that's what they all want. They all want the bras. So I brought I didn't sell any of the clothes last time I went. I just gave it away because there's people so friggin' poor. I just gave it away. Um, like,
I
I
should
had
probably take my clothes to you then because Lord have mercy the clothes I got. It is
I had
crazy.
like I had like a dozen. They see Victoria's Secret bras. I had those. They see those. They're like, oh my god. You know what I mean? They love them because they're like $15-$20 down there. I paid like $1 for them. I think I paid 50 cents or $1. One time when I had like 20 of them, they knew I was bringing it to Ecuador. They had me just sign a piece of paper and just treat it as a donation, so I didn't even have to buy it.
Joey, I'm just sitting here biting my tongue about you taking 20 bras to Ecuador.
I'm gonna try and bring like 200. You know what I mean? Because put it this way, I'll give you. There's Imena, Allison, Brittany, Viviana, Christina. Um, what's her name? I can't. How do you say her name again? Oh Jesus, I can't believe I can't remember. Um, oh, Maria Belen. There's Carolina. I mean, there's so many of these people I'm friends with there who like need that kind of stuff, and who don't have money. So I just bring it. I brought like 100 and I brought 3 suitcases of 70 pounds each. That's 210 pounds worth of clothes. Probably 20 of it was mine, and I gave away all the rest.
Wasn't Carol that last one you said? Wasn't that your friend? That might.
Who? Carolina.
Uh huh.
That's a girl I was interested in. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
total
I
total
remember
scam. Another scam artist. That's why. I,
that.
you know what I mean? It's like there's a gringo with money.
Wait, what did you just say?
I was a gringo with money.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I guess you go to somewhere like that, and you're the rich one, right?
Compared to those people, yeah, the place I
Yeah.
remember where Carolina lived, there was no windows. You know what I mean? There were holes, but there were no windows. Um, they all like the parents, the mother, and her man. She's not married to him. They sleep in the only bedroom, and then there was Carolina, her 3 brothers, and what they call cuñada, which is kind of like not fiance or more substantial girlfriend of one of her brothers. They all slept in the living room. They just like had mattresses that they would like lean up against the wall, and then when it was time to sleep, sleeping. I mean, they were freaking poor. like, whoa. Yes, SC, I did say bra. So that's what they all want. So the biggest thing they all want is bras for the because I don't bother bringing guys' clothes. You know what I mean? It's like for one, guys' clothes weigh more. You know, I'm trying to physically weigh, so you can't bring as much. And yeah, I bring hat for the guys. I bring hats. Girls wants hats too, but for guys, I bring hats. Like I got like 30 hats now.
So
So
did
now,
you say you buy them or you get
yeah, because they sell them in this that it's kind of like a Salvation Army, but it's not Salvation Army.
okay?
And they sell for like a buck. Sometimes, like I said, you know, you look, you know, I don't buy just anything. I don't buy anything like D cup. It's every because they're smaller, so I would look for the B cup. You know what I mean? It's smaller sizes, around 33, 34, and they sell them for like a buck. And a lot of times they have this thing where everything is like like underwear and stuff are half price. So you go there. That's when I go there and like I'll snap up like a whole bunch of them because it's 50 cents a bra. And you know, I won't. I get the ones that are not all beat up. You know what I mean? They're in good shape. Because what it is where I live, a lot of people from the city come up and they have their like vacation homes up here, so they donate the stuff up here. They don't donate it in the city; they donate it up here.
Hmm.
So I'll, you know,
And you take it and give it's free. You don't sell them. You give them away down there.
first time I went, I did sell the clothes.
Oh no, you didn't.
I got my just enough to pay for my airfare, and then I gave away the rest. This time I was like, I sold a bunch of money in those cards I told you about. So I had like 4 grand, and this time I was like, I'm not going to sell it. I'm just going to give it away, and I just gave everything away. So my
Yeah.
friends would have like people like I remember the people from sister of the person I was renting from.
Uh-huh.
She had a poor friend, and she came over with her daughter, and they picked out. I think she took like 8 tops, 4 bras, and I didn't really have any pants, so it was just tops. Almost everything was like tops, and I didn't bring pants because pants weigh too much. So I always just bring tops and bras. And sports bras is another thing they're big on. So hoodies, sports bras, um,
I
shoes
like
too, but shoes weigh a lot. So I
cheese
try,
way a lot.
yeah, well because you can bring depends on who you fly with.
A
Like the
bra
one,
can weigh a lot too. That way you don't
nah.
get double D cut.
You could put like I could put like I can get like 20 bras probably weigh the same thing as one pair of jeans because they don't weigh anything.
Yeah.
So I can I can help out either 4 or 5 people or one person. I'd rather do it that way.
Yeah.
And of course
That's not fun.
I'd rather help out
After,
the girls. The guys I usually just go out with. You know what I mean? Like I have money, so I take them out, and that's how I
you
help
wear
them out.
bras for
What's that?
I know. I was just like, I can imagine. Did you tell the people at the consignment shop? I'd imagine why you're buying bras every day.
That's when I remember. Remember, I just told you they gave it to me for free because I was like, "Yeah, I'm bringing these all down to Ecuador because they
You're
need
like,
those."
yeah, right.
And they were like, "Oh, really?" And they brought out this little book. I had 20 of them, so it was a $20. It would have been $20. It wasn't on sale, and they're like wrote it down as them because they're going to write it off on their taxes. So they wrote it down as a donation. And I had to sign my name and put my address on there, and they gave those to me for free.
Yeah, that was nice.
Yeah.
Nice of you to take him to. Um, is everything okay in the chat?
What's that? I wanted to address a couple of things because you were talking, so I wanted to. So let me find the one who said this again. She said that somebody said, I'm not sure who. Let me try and find it. When I was talking about the bro code, that she's married to her husband for 37 years, who was an ex of her was her ex's an ex of her best. He's an ex of one of her old boyfriends. She's an ex of one of his best
God
friends.
knows. Her best friend used to date him, or she used
She
to
used
date
to
his
date.
best friend.
Yes, she used to
Okay.
date his best friend, and they're together for 37 years. She said nothing happened for a year. No hanky panky, but that I'm sure that there was emotional connection. Like dating that kind of thing. But that's great. You know what I mean? whatever. The question I had was, but how did he, the best friend, the one she didn't marry, how did he feel about that then? 'Cause that's what I'm kind of curious about. Like, I'm glad, having a successful marriage for 37 years. I'm like so happy for them.
Well,
Like
I
my
have a
marriage. Go on.
sorry, I have a very good friend. Well, I went to school with her boyfriend from second grade. He moved to here from New York when we were in second grade, and we graduated together. I mean, when you have 50 people in your class from kindergarten through 12th grade, you get to know everybody pretty well. They've been together 12 years, and before they got together, she was dating another one of my friends, his friend. Um, that I mean, they were friends, and I think there was a year she dated one other person between the two, but it still wasn't. It was like, dude was like, I mean, I'm okay with it, I guess, but I mean, they were together for like 5 years, and she's been with this guy for 12. But I think it still bothers the first one that she's with his friend
And
because I mean, there's 5 years.
right.
I mean, they loved each other, or I don't know. But they're all friends now. I mean, they're okay. Everybody's okay.
Right, right, right.
But I wouldn't want to date. Yeah, I wouldn't want to date anybody that if my friend's been with them, I don't want to date them.
It's a complication, you know what I mean? Like, and it depends on how good of a friend you are with that other person. Like,
Yeah, I
if
mean,
you're like an acquaintance, like you were talking about, like the other, you said someone who was like more like an acquaintance. That's one thing. But this guy was like one of my, he was my best friend will always be my best friend, but I don't hang out with him that much because of where he lives. So he was the guy I hung out with the most. He's like my other best friend, I guess, my second best friend, and he was right around the corner. Like, well, how would she would have been living with me. It just would have been really bad.
yeah. Stacy, you got looked out. If
Yep.
he, yeah, you looked out.
Remember, I'm
At
telling you,
least you
like
didn't marry him.
I'm watching all these. I talked to you about it. I watched all these Reddit cheating videos, and I binge watch. Because I remember I used to binge watch. I remember I binge watch Flat Earth. Um, I used to binge watch. You ever see those when they call the scammers up? Like they make, they give the Indian scammers like a hard time. They pretend they're like an old lady or something, to waste their time.
What do you watch, Joey? What
I
channel?
watch weird stuff, just weird channels. I
No
mean,
doubt, you
like
do.
because I don't watch TV. I watch YouTube. So I'm like kind of I can't take political stuff anymore. So I watch a lot of stuff about like history, I watch a lot of the social stuff that like that's why I've been getting into. Like I was talking about it's called like the manosphere,
Oh yeah.
MANOSPHERE. You've heard of this now? Okay, that's it. The manosphere and the red, and some of the guys are just out of control. Where like women are all devils. You know what I mean? I can't watch that stuff. But what it is a lot of they'll show a lot of TikToks where women expose themselves. You know what I mean? They're just showing like, you know what I mean? And it's like it's so funny to watch, and so I enjoy there's certain channels that I do enjoy watching, but that's what I'm into like now. But now I'm starting to get I can't take it anymore because it does get depressing. Like,
I don't.
like
That's why I don't watch the news. And the stuff I do see is like, okay, this is terrible.
right.
But the only thing I watch political is there's a lot of YouTube shorts about Biden, and they're funny. Um, and I heard this one yesterday, and I don't know if it's true because I didn't hear the actual part, but they said he pronounced NASA wrong, and I'm like, what? Did he pronounce NASA wrong in a speech?
I saw something where apparently I guess
Bless
he's in
his
seven.
heart. Like I can't believe. I mean, it seems like there's something going on there
What do you mean?
with his health, maybe.
He's an old guy. He's gonna be there. Put it this way. Hopefully he hangs around because what do you want? Do you want Kamala Harris as president? You know what I mean, it's not like Trump gets in. It's not that I'd want
Yeah.
Trump. I'd rather have Kamala Harris than Trump. I'm sorry. Trump is a
Yeah.
friggin' disaster. Guy basically tried to do a soft coup. I'm sorry, he did. That's what he did. He was trying to, and he's still trying to.
He
He's
did.
damaging.
He got
He
wild there then.
he's damaging our democracy. You know what I mean, for the future because now he complain. I didn't lose. The election was stolen. I didn't lose to that Biden. Like, come on, dude. Like I just got back in touch with my ex, someone I was engaged to for 3 years, and
Uh-oh.
she's real. No, not like that. Just because
FWB, is that what you said earlier?
what's that?
Nothing. I'm just picking on you.
No, that's okay. Have fun like that. It's like
Does
she
she
was
live near you?
no, she lives in Arizona,
Oh.
and
There's
she's kind of
another vacation
yeah,
in the winter when you got snow 4 foot underground.
she's kind of banged up because she has MS, and has it like
Mm-hmm.
really bad.
Oh.
I mean, like, so she has like someone come in for an aide come in a couple hours a day to help her out. And she's got like a little scooter. I mean, she can walk and stuff, but she's
I
banged
think you
up.
told me about her. I think we talked about you had reached out and or got in touch with her again.
My
Um
sister found her for some reason, and that's why originally. And then when I lost like my phone, I was talking about that. I lost that number, and I saw a few text messages where she was. Is this you? Because I would still get text messages, and then I was like, all right, let me. It'd been like a year and a half. I felt bad for not responding, and I go, is this Marina's number? Is this Marina? And she's like, who is this? Because I told her this is Joe in the beginning. I was like, I'm Joe. I told her my name, so I figured she'd remember my name. She's like, who is this? I go, well, this is 30 years ago, so I could see how she wouldn't remember my last name. You know what I mean?
yeah.
So I'm like, this is Joe. If this is the person that I'm
That
looking
almost
for.
gave you a new last name.
I was engaged to you for 3 years, and she's like, "Oh
Oh
my
my
God,
god.
I've been looking for you for so long," and she was so
I
happy to
couldn't
talk to
remember
me.
your last name.
Now that you say that, it is funny. I missed you so much. I couldn't even remember your last
She
name.
probably it's probably not even that. She lives in Arizona. If she's been there a long time, you're the
Yeah,
last person she ever thought would be calling her. So it's
it's on a
probably not
different
that she
number.
forgot your last name, just that
Yeah, it's a
you know.
different number. She used to do the Twitter and the Bumble and the what's it, Plenty of Fish. I think Plenty of Fish was her thing.
Oh God, that was terrible. That was
Found out
terrible.
I never knew that she's a sub. She's into being a sub. I was like, "Oh,
And you
really?"
never knew.
No. I mean,
Joey's vanilla.
she was very submissive, so I could see it.
Oh
Um,
wow.
but
This
I was just surprised. I guess she likes getting tied up because I never did any of that stuff with her,
now
just
look at all you missed out on, Joy. Somebody probably
well,
told her to you.
was it 50 Shades of Grey stuff?
Yeah. Okay, y'all. Um, this chair's starting to hurt my back. I'm not a young. What? How's it going?
Young lass.
No, the chicken or the hen. What is it?
Oh,
I can't-
young chickadee.
No.
That's more of an older.
Oh, I can't remember. I'm not young anymore. 3 earthquakes today. Oh, Sherry, I'm glad you're okay. It didn't mess up your pool, did it? Or your house? That's crazy.
Oh, one last little bit of like news for me that I wanted to catch you up on. You remember what I looked like when I was on stream with you, right?
Mm-hmm.
Before I was like 165. I got up to 175,
Uh-huh.
and right now I weigh 130. I lost 40 pounds. I lost 45. I want to lose 5 more. I want to get down to 125.
Why do you want to be 125? That's how much I weigh.
I'm short. I'm really short. And that's what I should weigh. You get what I'm trying to say? Like
Yeah.
I look for like a target weight, what I'm supposed to. Um, because I had to take 3 blood pressure medications. I had to take one to get rid of like excess water was one of them, lisinopril. Um,
HCTZ.
yeah,
HTC.
I had to take 3 of them. You know, 2 of them.
Hydrochlorothiazide.
Yeah, that's the other one, right? Yep, that's the other one. So I had to take 2 for my pressure and 1 for water retention. And I'm
The
like,
water,
yeah,
one of the there's one, hydrochlorothiazide
right,
is, I believe, for both. It's a blood pressure that has a water pill in it,
okay.
if I'm not mistaken.
So I was like, I hate taking medications. I hate being tied to medications. So just said, and it wasn't healthy. I was like, I knew it wasn't good. So I just said, I'm going to lose weight. And yeah, I
What
did
did
it
you
by
say?
uh, mini, like just not eating a lot less.
Okay,
Just
I like my son and brother were on the keto, and
I'm doing keto kind of.
that's so unhealthy, right? I mean, isn't it?
Why?
Because
What I
you put
do
your
is
body
like,
in keto, and you put your body into the keto.
well, I don't know what, then I don't know if I'm doing keto. I'm just,
You're
like,
eating that way, but
oh, that's well, what I do is I have like a whey protein thing. So I put like 6 ounces of milk in there. It's like 30 grams of this whey protein, and then I use collagen too because it really does affect your skin. You should get. I'm sorry, it does. My friend was like, "Oh yeah," I was like, "Yeah, yeah, yeah, whatever." But it does work. My skin is much more supple. It does get rid of wrinkles. I don't have a lot, but it gets rid
I
of
do
that.
have a lot of wrinkles. I feel like, but this is the thing. They say that you get older, you lose your elasticity, and I lost a lot of weight. Everybody knows that.
Right,
Um, my skin is still getting tighter. Like, I mean, I am all about some baby oil after I
right.
shower, but even before that, it's slow. It's a slow process, but I can tell. I wish it would happen in my face more. So, but now I'm gaining. I've gained a little bit of weight, and I can tell my clothes, and I hate it. Um, and a few people can tell. My mama still says, "You need to eat. You need to gain weight," but I don't want to gain any more weight. I said, "You're just used to seeing me fat," and so anything that's not fat is, they think I'm unhealthy. This is a healthy weight for me. If I gain 5 more pounds, I'll be considered overweight for as far as BMI,
Right.
and I'm still wearing a size 0 and size 2. So,
Oh, Jesus.
um, yeah, and
That's gotta be then their assessment of you has gotta be wrong because if you're a size
well,
0,
I'm safe fighting.
how can you be overweight if, considered overweight?
Yeah, um, yeah, I don't have no booty, so there's like 15 pounds I should have there.
Well, I could tell you that I
I got no boobs either.
stopped all my blood pressure medication. Just stopped
Wow.
taking it. Had my GP appointment last month. Had my BP was 127 over 84, which is fine. Yeah, I mean, that's nice and normal
What
range.
about your cholesterol?
Um, I think my cholesterol is mildly high. It's not like super high, but
Uh-huh.
so let me tell you somewhat like this is what I'm getting tired of my diet because I don't. But like I'll just have that protein drink.
Hmm.
Like sometimes I'll have it twice a day. I'll only have the collagen once, because you only need to do that once. And but then I only have like I don't cook the chicken. It's like Tyson chicken. You know what I mean? It's all white meat. It's all breast meat,
Hmm.
and I'll measure out 4 ounces of it. That's it. You know what I mean? Before that, I would get a plate, fill it with the chicken. I would put mozzarella on top and and ranch dressing on top and everything else like that. And I'm just like fuck it, I'm hungry. I'm gonna eat. And
Right?
and now it's like I'm hungry, but I won't eat. I'll just and I will say this. This is I started smoking again. I stopped for like 4 years, and it does help you to lose weight. I know people think you get like the
No, he
munchies,
don't say that. I know it's true. It
but
helps you not gain anymore.
it helps you to like. Well, for one, I remember I talked to you about this one a long. Smoking increases your metabolism. It definitely does make your metabolism go up. So you're going to burn more calories when you're just at rest. And so that's when I started to gain weight, is when I stopped smoking. And but what I find that when I smoke, because I don't smoke a lot, a little bit, um, I'm able to, when I'm hungry, I'll just drink some fluid, and I'm able to suppress it that way. Like today, I haven't eaten at all today. Yesterday, I only had like that drink. That's it. I didn't have any meat because I want to get down to my, when I hit 125, that's when I'm going to go to the gym. Because what I want to do is I want to lose the weight by being inactive, because that means I'm actually losing the weight. Because those shows like The Biggest Loser, and they lose all that weight. Yeah, but
They
they're working out 14 hours a day, so they're burning like calories like crazy. That's why they're losing weight. And then when they leave the show, they don't have Jillian Michaels as their personal trainer to help them, motivate them, and everything else like that. So then they don't work out 14 hours a day, and they gain all the weight back. So I'm
yeah.
losing it by I'm supposed to have 14 or 1450 is, if I have less than that, oh, that's what I'm going to lose, 1450 calories a day. Then I'll start losing. So I want to get down to 125. That's when I'm going to join the gym, and that way I know I'm going to burn more calories. My appetite's going to increase, and then I just want to put on muscle mass, because then everything's going to be muscle, like all the weight that I gain. So I do that. I have the protein. And the chicken is just, that's all straight protein. And I hate that, like, I won't have, like, no more. I do have like a pizza once in a while, like, I split it in half. But I hate, because that's carbs. That's the fucking bread. I hate having bread now. I mean, I love bread. It's one of my, what I mean, breads and stuff like that. But I'm gonna try. I'm gonna stick with it until, and I feel better. I do have like I've been taking like really long showers, because that helps me not take as many painkillers.
Oh yeah, it helps your back.
It does. And I take a
I
really
know.
long one. And what it is I have like a scale that it's fairly accurate. If I weigh myself before I go in the shower and I come out, I'll lose like a pound and a half in the shower.
You sweat it up. Sometimes I take 3 showers in a 24-hour period because uh, it does help your back. If it's hot enough, and trust and believe, my hot water heater is so hot, it's dangerous. If But I'm the only one that lives here, so I'm aware of it. Um, but I love. There's nothing better than a hot
Okay,
shower.
hold on
Yeah,
one
back.
second. Do you know who Moose, Muzz? Do you know who
Muzz,
that is?
yes.
Okay. So it seems like there's like a, in the chat. Are you
Um,
seeing any of this?
yeah, I'm seeing it.
Okay.
I thought it had resolved.
And thank you, Bossy. Yeah, I don't know and thank you, SC. I'm not sure what's going on then.
Um, yeah, it's you haven't been around. I think this is something I wasn't even privy to, so I saw a few comments, but I don't think it's gotten crazy.
Well, you got plenty of mods in there, so if it gets bad,
Yeah.
they can.
Um, I'll do an update, a little one. I need to
Five.
go to the
Hold
doctor.
on. 5-6. Go ahead. You need to go to the
I'll
doctor
have to tell
for.
you, yeah. I got an ulcer again, and this one seems, yeah,
Oh.
and it's bad. It hurts. It didn't take as long for this one to get as bad as the last one was. Um, so yeah, it's been like 8 or 9 months, and it's bad. And I got to have a. My doctor wants me to go have a test, and these tests, you know how much an MRI costs? I need one for my head and my stomach, um, but they're expensive, and I don't have insurance. So I'm working on that now. Um, what else?
Thank
Other
you,
than
Just.
that, my health's good.
No, but okay. So now you got me worried though, because you almost died last time. So, I mean,
Oh, and yeah, and it won't be better this time. I mean, I need surgery. I know. Um, I'm looking into I don't know how to call it.
when the hospital pays for it.
No, they don't do that. I can't even go get an MRI at all until I have insurance because they're like it's going to be like $20,000. Um, is it
Jesus.
Obamacare? Is that that's not the correct term for it, right? That's what everybody calls it here. I don't know. Where you can pick a plan. the, they're discounted for people. I don't know, but they're still expensive. But
That's why like remember like I would like to live like in I where I live, I have such great health care. Like it would be really hard for me to because I'm a Medicare Medicaid patient, and
Bossy, that's what he's talking about because we
yeah,
had there's a,
yeah,
you can't
you
get
make
Medicaid in my state. I don't know. Um, I thought it was federal, but I guess it's state to state. That would be
state,
correct.
yeah, state to state. It's
Medicaid where I live, for a female,
right.
you have to have a dependent child under 18 or under,
Okay.
or be disabled, or be pregnant. And I'm not. I'm probably, yeah, I'm not any of those. So I can't get Medicaid.
Yeah, I get it,
You
and
can Medicaid, but it's for birth control and COVID testing, and I don't need
right,
either
right.
right now currently.
Yeah, you don't have. It's probably you don't have Medicaid. That's just some a program that covers those. Because Medicaid is when the state pays for like that other 20%. Um, or if you don't, well, I have Medicare, so the Medicaid would pay for if I didn't have
You don't have
anything.
Medicaid supplemented because here that you can have both.
No,
Like,
what I'm saying is since I have Medicare, but if you're poor and you go on Medicaid and you don't have Medicare, Medicaid would just pay 100% of it because you
uh,
qualify for it financially. Now, are you working or because I'm
right now I'm between. I do the work from home thing, and right
okay?
now I'm between assignments. But I think I'm not like. I mean, I'm still applying for everything, but um, I think I need to go back out of the home because the last two companies I worked for from home, they told me I was, yeah, this is a permanent position. It's a permanent position. No, it's not. You're a permanent employee, but this position is going to end in a couple months, and it might take us 2 or 3 months to place you again. And I can't live like that. Ain't no way to live. So I'm looking a regular job now. I mean, if I
Yeah.
find something from home that is really working for the company and not being hired by a staffing agency, then I would consider it. But I'm looking, yeah, I got some people trying
Um,
to help me.
Erin, Medicare is when you're either on when you're Social Security disability, or Social Security disability. Then you go on Medicare, and
You
that's
either
like a
have
health
to be
insurance.
65 or on disability, correct?
I think so, right? You have to be on Social Security one way to get on Medicare,
Mm-hmm.
and they charge if you're on like I get Social Security disability, I have to pay $180 a month for the Medicare coverage. Um, but if I apply for um, what do you call it? I can apply for Medicaid, which I qualify for, and they'll actually pay my Part B. So that then I don't pay anything. They give me rides to like I got no car. My transmission just blew up a couple days ago.
Mm-hmm.
So I got nothing, and I'm into sticks. Like I'm lucky that where I live, there's a supermarket. Because I live in the sticks, so I can get everything I need and anything I need to order, I can order. You know what I mean? Amazon, like all those protein stuff. I got that from Amazon.
Mm-hmm.
Like, put it this way: what do you think my Snap balance is? Food stamps.
Your balance,
Yeah, how much do you think it's up to?
um, you mean monthly? Your or
No, no, no. I have a balance. It accumulates.
600?
22. It was up to 20. It was up to 26 before I bought all those protein drinks.
$2,600,
Yeah, because I get 250 a month. For
and
one, I've been trying to eat less, so I'm not buying as much.
those protein things are expensive. Those drinks.
It was $139, but it's $118, but that's 149 servings. So that's like what? Um, say you did two a day. That's 70, 70 plus days, 72 days, 71, 72 days. So that's 2 months just for that. But that means like when you eat it, like I eat that, it's filling because it's thick. Um, and I do it like it tastes. I got like the double chocolate, so it satisfies my sweet craving too because I still have like a little bit of sweet tooth. I still like having sweets, so it does taste kind of like a Swiss Miss. I put it in a hot thing that when I mix it, I heat up the milk, put that whey protein in there, and I drink that. And I try and drink that at least once a day because that way, because I'm losing like the weight, it's just so I don't lose as much of the muscle. I'm losing the fat. Like my BMI went down to 20.9 when I kind of started like weighing. It was at just over 22.
Isn't it
Um,
supposed to be under 25?
it's different for guys, and for a guy it should be between less. It's supposed to be less because guys are supposed to have less fat. Um, and my my body fat is down to 15% now,
Hmm.
which is good. You know what I mean? That's so I just want to lose a little more
I
weight.
wonder what mine is. How do you measure that? I can't remember. They have
I,
that thing that pinches your fat.
I
So,
have the scale that you step on it, you got to go on it barefoot.
oh yeah.
Then it must send like an elect. I don't know how accurate it is,
Uh-huh.
but it'll send
But
like
because the only real true accurate way to do that test is like, I think, isn't it? Don't you have to get in a tub of water or something?
no, they do it with the they have the same
I don't think
machine.
that tool's as accurate as the water way. I don't know.
I'll find out to tell you the truth. Hold on, what mine was 265 a month. I didn't realize they upped it during the pandemic. Oh, okay. So he had up to $1,500. Bossy 22 had their snap go up to like 1,500. Um,
1,500. Um,
not a month, but when you don't spend, like I said, so
I mean, I don't get how you don't spend it because, like, I mean, I
well, put
guess
this
if you have a big
well,
family, but where I live, like, I get it when I'm not working,
I didn't
and
put it this way. I didn't eat today.
it's only like $200, but then some. I think we still get extra. A few days later, 10 days later, we get another government. I think they're still doing that. I don't know how much it is. Another hundred and something, 150 maybe. So $300. I use every dime of it, and I live by myself. But I don't buy the smart. Like if I have family and I was cooking, like I've cooked a little bit more lately, but I don't. It's hard to cook for one person. It really is. I waste a lot of food if I do that. So I buy like frozen, more expensive stuff. Whereas if you bought meals, planned meals, it would be cheaper. But I think $300. That's not much. I don't know how y'all say
Well,
food.
like put it this way, that I told you that chicken I eat. I think it's 20 or 22 ounces. I can't remember. It's $8. If I'm only having a quarter pound per meal, that means that's 5 meals just for that. So $8. You know what I mean? So that means that meal costs me $8 divided by five. What five? Like $1.50. Right? Five.
Yeah, I
So
never want to eat chicken
be
for
like a
like.
it'd be like $1.50 for like the chicken, and then like the drink that I had with the milk. Maybe that's another buck and a half, and that's all I spent for that day. And there are some days where I try to just drink liquid. I just drink. I mean, now I try to drink that protein, at least have that protein drink every day, but um, I try not to. I never thought I was going to lose this weight. I was like, that's it. I don't care. Put it
Me
this way,
too.
all I had to do was go bald, and I would have had the trifecta. I would have been short, fat, and bald. It's like,
But that's good that you come off your blood pressure medicine and stuff. I've gotten where, and I mean, y'all know I smoke, and I smoked one on camera a while ago because for some reason YouTube, but during the day, like yesterday, I didn't have any cigarettes here and didn't know it until my friend came over and he was like, "You got a cigarette?" Because I guess he left his in his truck or something. I don't know. Um, I forget to smoke. It's like I don't smoke very much, and I don't know why. It's just started when I start working from home. Like I work 8 hours and not smoke at all while I'm at work. I don't know why. and I like it. It's like I'm not not a, I have stars that I'm not addicted to it, but I'm sure I am. I don't have to have them. It's not like controlling me. If I don't, I gotta go. I gotta go to the store,
Right.
right? Because I forget that I don't have it. I mean, I didn't even realize yesterday I didn't have any.
Okay.
So,
I think there's a little bit of confusion. You know, when I said smoke, I meant pot, right?
oh no, I
No,
didn't.
I don't
Oh
smoke
well,
weed. Yeah,
well, I
weed.
don't smoke that as a whole lot either, but I do smoke.
No,
Yeah,
I don't. Yeah,
I
I
didn't
don't.
know. I didn't know you meant pot. No, I thought
Yeah,
you
yeah.
meant
I
cigarette.
mean, no, I meant weed. That's why I was talking about the munchies, and you know what
Oh,
I
that's
mean.
why you. Okay, duh.
You know, because
Well,
people think that when you smoke, oh yeah, you just want to eat all. I
well,
never
same
liked
thing
that.
with cigarettes. I mean, if you quit smoking cigarettes, you gain weight. So that's why I thought you were talking about cigarettes.
Okay, it probably is. It's probably the same thing where it the nicotine probably increases your metabolism. You know what I mean? Something it's a stimulant, so it's increasing your metabolism.
I got a funny story. Um, someone gave me some cookies, and I ate one, and I got really hungry, and I don't know what I was thinking. I ate the rest of the cookies, and they were not for snacking. They were not supposed to be. And needless to say, I do not eat the edibles anymore. Like I felt like I was nodding off. I was nodding off. I was I couldn't. Um, they were made with wax. They weren't made with regular pot. Um, and that's like what 7 times stronger. I don't do that anymore. It's crazy strong. Um,
Yeah, I've been buying my like the pot I get now, like legal from like dispensary because I have the medical marijuana card,
uh,
and the difference in quality. You know what I mean? Because then you grown. You know,
oh yeah, it is.
that's just like unreal.
It's
And
crazy.
they give me like a 15. I just want to address bo- so Bossy says that
It's spring
um
chicken. That's what it was,
what's
right?
that?
Spring chicken. No,
Oh, spring chicken. Yeah, that's yeah. That means you're young and fresh. Exactly. I'm no spring chicken. I'm no spring chicken anymore. Yep.
right.
I wanted to ask about.
Or
So Bossy says I've never tried for Medicaid because I'm good with Medicare plus supplement. My parents helped me pay for my insurance because now I'm in VA and waiting to go through process. What I wanted going to ask, if you don't mind me asking, is how much, what kind of income do you get? Because if you're underneath a certain level, you're going to qualify for Medicaid, and they'll pay for everything. And they'll once you're on Medicaid too, they'll pay for your transportation to go see doctors.
but don't they?
Or
Don't they? Wouldn't they advise her of that if her
no,
income is
no one they don't tell you. They make it harder now. Everything is harder, and
terrible?
especially apparently, Bossy is like a vet. You know what I mean? So I got a little bit of a soft spot for vets because of what they've been through. Um, oh, to New Jersey and another and Jersey boy too. Fucking yeah, Jersey, yeah. So when I get in New Jersey, when I visit my family, so he's a Jersey boy too. See, we don't. It's funny if you're from New Jersey, you don't say New Jersey, you say Jersey. Oh, he's not a vet. Okay, okay, all right. Don't worry about that. That you're not a vet. But if your income is below, you can look for the threshold, and that way you wouldn't have to pay for your own supplemental. They'll pay for um, Medicaid will pay for everything.
But every
Oh,
state's different.
VA. VA. Okay, Virginia. What's that? Yeah. Well, not every state has Medicaid, but I think um, they do. Um, have you where you are? They don't, right? Where you're in North Carolina, or what? Right? Or where are you?
I'm in North Carolina.
North Carolina, right?
Bossy's in Virginia.
So I would assume Virginia because they're a little more,
Better.
uh, not better, but they're next to DC. They're part of, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I find it hard to believe that they would turn down the federal dollars. Very few, even Florida has. Let's see. I'm just gonna look it up really quick because I want to help this person. There's no reason for them to be spending more money when they can just, if they qualify for Medicaid, get Medicaid. Uh,
What? Isn't it almost time to pick your plan? Isn't that once a year where you
oh,
pick
they
your?
tell you that, but Medicaid. Okay. Yeah. Yep. Virginia has Medicaid, so you can apply for. He can apply for. Or he or she can apply for Medicaid.
I'm in
And
Massachusetts. I made too much for their Medicaid, which is
it's a very low. You know what I mean? I don't get a lot, and I still have to pay like it's what's called a. What's it called again? A spend down. I have to pay $13 because I got like $13 too much. So when I give them that $13, then I qualify.
yeah. I'm getting AARP mail already. I can't believe it. I mean, they always sent me stuff, but now they're really trying to get me to sign up. And I'm not 50 yet.
Yeah, I turned 61. I'm getting old.
Yeah, Joey. That's hell.
Looking, I just want to look up the
See what's
threshold.
called in where I'm at. What North Carolina calls it, I can't remember. There's a couple names for it. Depends on what kind it is. I think. Medicaid. So,
Okay, it says in Virginia, just so Bossy knows, says for Virginia, it says the cutoff is 18.6 for
a year.
yeah, per person. If you're a single person, so it depends. If you're living with someone, their income counts. So I'm not sure how that works. If we're talking about single household, single household is 18,000
18. That's
seven.
that's not even a minimum wage full time job. I mean, so what I mean, if you work where I live, I would imagine. Like I know minimum wage is still seven something here, but most companies have their own minimum wage. Like the hospital had their own. That was nobody that works here will make below. I think it was 15 or 16 an hour. Um, but 18.7, like if you have a full time minimum wage job, you're going to make more than that a year, right?
Minimum wage. Minimum wage is like eight something, right? Eight and a
It's
quarter.
7.35 where I live, but I'm
Okay, but
sure it's
that's
high.
by the federal minimum wage. So $10 an hour. That's what, $400 a month. Say 450 a month. So that's 20,000 a year. Yeah.
Oh well, not well. What did I just do? $8 times 40 hours, times 52. That's weeks, right? That's only 16,640. So yeah, I guess.
Well, wait a minute. No, if you're making $400 a week, right? If you said $400, $10 an hour,
I said
40
eight.
hour.
Yeah, that's fine. I
Oh
said
no.
$8 an hour.
Eight. No, eight's different. Yeah, eight's different. Yeah,
10
it's
times
funny.
is four.
I think Bossy's got it's not $170 for Medicare Part B. It's 179. Because I've been lazy. I've been bad. I haven't submitted my Medicaid. I've been back because remember when I went to Ecuador, it got cut off, and they did make it harder. You can't do this online anymore. Um, so I haven't redone my. I redid my food stamps right away, but I didn't redo my Medicaid right away. So it's been 5 months I've been back. So I've lost basically almost $1,000 because the state will pay for my Part B when I apply for it. But I've been I don't know, haven't been doing what I need to do. And so I've been wasting $179 a month because the state will pay for it for me.
Okay, so um, how would that work, Joey? Read Bossy's comment.
Which
Um,
one?
the state paying the premium is what puts
When
them.
if you
They go
apply
by
for
your gross income before anything comes out, I believe. Right.
um I can't remember exactly. They ask you, what your income is, who you're living with. But Medicaid, when you apply for it, you also have to ask, because if you don't ask, you got to say that you want the state to pay for your Part B. So that's something they assessed. But basically, if you qualify for Medicaid, you qualify for them to pay for your Part B. And it's a big deal. I'm losing 170. Now what it is after I pay all my bills, I'm kind of short every month. Before I had like an extra 100 something. So I've been stupid by not doing that, but I had some extra money from selling all those cards, and I was like, yeah, yeah, getting stoned and not caring about it. So, you know, I'm sorry, bossy. He said he was comfortable with it. That he can't believe he's talking about his personal business here. But we do that. I do it. You got nothing to hide. You know what I mean? Like, just say what you want to say. Try not to involve, like, yeah, talk about yourself. You know what I mean? If you're talking about your personal life, you're not talking about other people. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, Johnny said this, and I can't believe Johnny said that. Oh, what are we gonna do about Johnny?
Gosh,
Don't
y'all.
don't involve yourself in that, and you'll be happy.
Yeah.
Like, I can't tell you. Like, I keep saying this, and I don't know whether you think I'm just shining you on or everything, but you seem so much happier. Like, when I talk to you, like, what I'm trying to say, you're so much more at peace with yourself and everything because you.
I'm happier. Um, I mean, yeah, I'm happier. I mean, yeah, you remember, yeah. I mean, I'm not.
I remember. That's why I'm not. You bring up what you want to bring up, but I remember. But now I see you as put it. It's kind of like what's. I'm gonna
I
talk.
really probably shouldn't be because I'm broker and I've been in forever, and it's scary. But I mean, the Lord looks out for me, and
Yeah, but what
find
was
something in time.
yeah, but what was
Um,
hurting you was the drama. It wasn't your economic situation
I don't
or
know. The money was fine back then when I had a job.
no. The drama was what was getting to you, and you were letting
Yeah,
other people. Like, I'm gonna say it. You know what I mean? I love all these people, or your our audience and everything else. But there's only so much of a connection you can have with someone who is text, and you should always keep that in your mind. Now I know you and I have talked about really personal stuff. You know what I mean? So I am kind of like talking a little bit double because I have to, but I don't do it with a lot of people. It's like you, and I would say Chastity was somebody else that um, I would talk
I had
to,
a
and
lot of good times with her.
but I didn't do it with everybody and their brother. You know what I mean? It wasn't everybody else's business. Now, if someone would ask me, because it's one of the things I learned because I talk about it. I've been through therapy, and stuff like that. I learned to, I, then I'm going to be ashamed of myself. You get what I'm trying to say? Don't be ashamed. If you're not ashamed of yourself,
Well,
then
sadly, and it sucks to even say it, but I mean, it's true. You can't
you
just
can't.
you can't just trust and be BFFs with everybody that you meet online. And um, I really thought I could trust everybody that I was best friends with online. It brings a lot. Like the more, I mean, I don't do that anymore.
Right.
I still love who I love.
Right.
I and people who I'm close with, I'm close with, but um, I don't get all up in everybody's business. I'm not about all the drama. Like I just can't.
Well, put it this way: if I show you my like my Twitter DMs, it's like almost like nothing there. I remember you would have like this long list of like, I need to talk to you. Like, why do we? You know what I mean? Like, why do you have to have all those private conversations? I mean, it's like it's not good. If they can't say it, like you and I, we talk about this stuff right here in front of everybody. I'm trying to say we don't have to hide it. I'm so glad you answered the phone though today because I had tried to call you were bad. I did call you a couple of times and you didn't. And
I
I didn't want to harass you, bother you or anything like that. So it's like,
don't. I know for a while that Google number shouldn't work when I have my iPhone. And for a while, I had an Android because I ran over my iPhone with a car. But I mean, I'm assuming it still works because you called me on it.
yeah.
I know I switched. Wait, let me think.
Oh, wait a minute. Well, I thought
When I
okay.
was with Boost, and Boost stopped being compatible with Google Voice numbers, but I'm not with Boost anymore because of how they did me when I ran over my car, and I couldn't afford that $200 deductible for my iPhone. And they wouldn't work with me. I was going to buy an Android just to have a phone because I work from home. I need a phone, um, just to have a phone until maybe 2 weeks when I got my paycheck and I could pay the deductible on my iPhone. But they wouldn't. I mean, they were just difficult. So I switched companies. So now I guess the Google Voice number is compatible again.
I didn't know which number I called you. So the other one is your actual number then? Now, let me see. I'm gonna look up. I won't. I'll just say the last digit, so I won't say the whole number, and you
Okay.
could tell me which one is the one that's the Google Voice. And so contacts. Let's see here. There's so many contacts. I don't even talk to these people anymore. Um, there's one that ends in 7.
That's not a real number.
That's the real one. Okay, and the one that ends in 6. That's the Google Voice.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Okay,
And the one
but
that ends in
you
6
answered the
was
real
the
one.
number I had my whole life in this house. It was my dad's phone number. It's the only phone number they ever had. And when he died, it's still the same phone number. And we turned it off a few months after he died. That's the same phone number. I mean,
Hmm.
the first three digits are different, but when I was signing up for Google Voice and I saw that number, I was like, oh my goodness. I'll never forget that one because I have a hard time remembering my own phone numbers. I can
Okay.
remember other people's information numbers. Like I know everybody ever dated social. I can remember it, even if I don't want to. Driver's license numbers, credit card, I remember it. But I can't remember shit else. I don't know why. I'm like the Rain Man. Y'all, I gotta go to bed. And
Okay,
we've
go
all,
ahead. Man.
I'm not, wait, we used to do 6 hour streams.
I was remember I was telling you that
Made that make
before.
sense. Huh?
Remember
Hermes
I was,
mom. Hey, it's good to see you. You don't worry about giving super chats policy. You just be healthy. I can't read that. My eyes are so bad. I need to go to the eye doctor, probably the dentist, the doctor. The doctor wants to see me. She's like, I've got to see you, lay eyes on you because I haven't seen you in 2 years. But I have an appointment every month by phone, and she hasn't seen me in 2 years. So I'm gonna go see her soon. My next appointment. Y'all, I'm gonna end this. I think because it's
okay.
been a while. Um, but I got a new keyboard, and I rearranged my office a little bit so it's more um easy for me to straight. I don't know, not easy, but it just makes better sense like this. I can see the screens better to me. Um, so we'll try again soon. I'm not gonna. I'm serious. I say this every time, but I'm gonna stream more. I got to get back in the group.
Yeah. Maybe you
Maybe
can
I'm
come.
maybe I'm
Yeah.
too happy. What?
Maybe you can come on with me, like I said too. Sometimes when like, I don't care
Sure.
how many people come. You know what I mean? Like one person, and I'm not sure if anybody thought that that was my purpose for coming on here. To like promote like myself and Megan. No, I'm just like an honest person, and you know what I mean. Like since I was planning to do this with her before any of this, like all this, because I don't know anything that's going on. You know what I mean? Like I
Yeah.
don't know, all these people that were like on the panel. I recognize Stina. Yeah, I know Stina.
I
And
mean,
I love her voice. You know, her accent. You always
maybe.
get.
Um,
Uh,
I mean,
but
just to educate yourself, maybe look into it a little bit. But
what I figure is I'm gonna just go stream with her, and what she does with her, trying to say if she,
um,
I'm advising her to do what I told you to do. Like just either the people who are gonna like you are gonna like you. Don't try and convince.
enjoy. Um,
Go
I mean,
on.
just look into it. Just look into it.
Okay.
Don't go in blind because everybody's not me. You know what I mean? I
Right.
don't.
Right.
Um,
No, but I'm just looking for a co-host. I'm not looking for best friend,
I
partner.
get it. I get it.
You
But I
know what I'm
mean,
trying to say? Someone to
you
stream
want
with.
like let me example
Say it. Go on
like
and say it though. You don't
like
have to
a
beat
year.
around the bush.
This
We
the
can.
best way is that like a year ago, I liked real, but no one else. Like I couldn't have made him my co-host. I couldn't even let people know I was friends with. I was like,
Yeah. Right.
You can't come on my stream. You treat you talk ugly to people, and I mean, it made him mad, but
Right.
I mean, he had to understand. Like, if you're not gonna come in, he wasn't disrespectful to me. He was my friend, but or he is. I know. We're still okay. I miss him on YouTube, but I couldn't have brought him here because I had people in my chat going, "I will not come back here if you have him on your panel again." So
I was in. I remember I bounced a couple of times because he was around. I was like, just
okay, we'll see. That's all I'm
But
saying.
I wasn't going to tell you to make a choice. You know what I mean? That's.
Yeah, no.
But
Well, I
but
mean,
that's
if
what.
you
But if you're going to
my
lose,
house.
but I didn't throw you away. Is what I mean is like if someone's going to treat you badly because like was I going to treat you differently because you like friends with real? No, I'm friends with you. Like who you're friends with has nothing. That's not none of my business.
I
Who you
get
are.
that. Like I was friends with Real and completely didn't like the way he talked to my friends. And I let him know that. But um, I don't know. I'm not the person to be talking about because she has done me dirty as
Oh,
so.
has she?
I'm
Okay.
not a fan of hers.
When
No.
we go off, I'm gonna have to call you. You have to tell me because I don't know anything. So
Yeah.
you call and let me know.
I mean,
We'll talk to
even
you.
Donnie was in the last stream apologizing to me. I don't.
Yeah. Well,
Well, I've been told Megan has apologized a lot, but not to me. She said she was sorry, I think, but I haven't heard it. Um, and I mean, I don't like hate streams. I just don't.
I don't. It was you saw me at the end. I said this is disgusting because it was just
But
mainstream.
but also at the same time, probably not gonna be on a panel with her, Dottie, anytime in the near future.
Oh,
Um, that's just me. I don't
you
know.
know me. Well, put it this way. I never. I know everything. I was with you, and I never talk about Dottie at all. What she did was look. Dottie was your friend.
Okay, well, I mean,
And
her and
she
Megan
just
were
threw
best
you
friends, and
so
Megan was
far
with
under.
her.
No, but Dottie was supposedly your friend, and she just threw you so far under the bus, and then had to hate you and do hate streams. Like, look, you don't want to be friends with Red anymore. Hey, Red, I don't like you anymore. I'm sorry. I just can't do that. I can't do it, and that's it. It's
Well,
over.
she's in she's what is her name, y'all? Something Rainbows and Giggles or something. She's been in Julie's streams the last 2 nights. Um, so she's back. I don't know if she's not using the same name. She's using a
Oh, Julie is the one. Her the voice is the one. She's got the real Irish accent, right? Or
uh-huh.
okay, yeah, she's the one. I don't have any like they had problem. I don't know what kind of I guess what's her Megan was two faced to a lot of people. This is what I'm getting at. What the gist. I'm gonna watch the stream from last night, and I'm gonna watch from last night and the one from yesterday because I saw some of it.
I
So I'll
think that
watch it.
I learned more on tonight's than last night. As I think like more shocking stuff, but
I do got to admit though that I found it very distasteful that all these DMs were plastered all over the place, but then I'm sure these people will complain if you show some DM of theirs. They'll be like, "Oh, how can you show my DM? That's not just I said it to you in private." It's like don't be showing everybody's DM. Just say you don't like the person or whatever. Don't sit there and this is my proof and just Scottish. Oh,
yeah,
Scottish.
I was sitting here trying to think. I knew
Uh,
it won't early,
it's funny
but I
because in
couldn't.
my mind I said Irish, but I was in my mind I pictured a map above the top of England because I know that's where she's. It's not Ireland. She's
I love
from
her accent,
Scotland. I love her accent too.
and she talks fast, and I can't understand her. But have you ever heard her do imitations of other people?
No,
It's amazing. It's so
it is.
funny.
It is funny when she yells at her mother. "Oh,
Rainbows and glitter or something.
shut up, Mom, leave me alone. What are you talking about?" I saw that tonight. I was cracking up because her mom's yelling in the background about something, trying to get her mom to calm down or something. It was pretty funny.
Yeah. All right, y'all. It's been so much fun. I'm glad you came up, Joey,
Okay. Yep.
and told us. Oh,
Send me an invite. You know how to send it to me now. You can either send it to Twitter or WhatsApp.
do what now?
You can send it through Twitter or WhatsApp.
Send what?
A link if you're gonna
Oh,
stream.
oh, you mean okay? Yeah.
Just try and let me know a little bit beforehand. Not like I'm streaming in 5 seconds.
Well, really, that's no fun. I never know when I'm going to stream until a little bit beforehand. My TV, my TV with the actual mini cam, out on it keeps
Right.
shutting down for just a second. And if you're talking, I can't hear you talk when it stops. But that time I was talking, and I don't know
What,
why it's doing that. It's never done that before.
what
It's
about
done it.
your computer? You're just not using that anymore?
What do you mean?
Remember you bought that computer?
Yeah, I got it. It's across. It's behind the TV over there. I've got 3 TVs though for
Okay.
monitor.
Okay.
The computer.
Okay.
So, all right, y'all. I had fun. I'm glad y'all came, and we'll see you soon.
Okay, Red.
Night. Love y'all.
I am gonna call you though because you got to fill me in a little bit. What?
Um.
Yeah. No, talk about it in private.
Yeah. I don't know if right now is a great time.
No, not now. No.
Oh,
Lord.
okay. Yeah.
No,
In
no.
the morning, I'm free.
Yeah, tomorrow.
Um.
It's not like it's oppressing. It's got to get done. I'll talk to
Yeah.
you. You know what I mean?
I won't avoid you for months or anything anymore.
All right.
I didn't on purpose anyway. That was not intended.
Yeah.
All right, y'all.
Okay.
Bye. Mwah.
Okay. Night. Bye bye.
Bye.